Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Most High Power Yahweh in the name of His beloved Son Yahweh Shai. Double honors on to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule exceptionally well. And I also want to say shalom, salutations, mercy, and blessings to you sincere brothers that's out there that push this word with truth and with faith. My name is Thabo Ahmad of Great Millstone Northwest, and I got some scriptures that I put together that's pretty much just going to be based around this one simple thing that's found right here in 1 Timothy 6:12, which says, "Fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses." All right, and the main part of it is fight the good fight of faith, man. All right, that's what this lesson is going to be pretty much based around. You have to continue to fight the good fight of faith, man. You got to uphold that because it's being attacked. Everybody's faith is being attacked. All right, that's what these trials are all about. Is that truly our faith is being tested, you know? And if you look at the state of the world, how it is right now, I'm talking about the entire globe. How it is right now, you got wickedness at its highest peak that it's ever been since the world was created. All right, it's at its highest peak to where, you know, the Most High is truly about to judge this place again for the second time. The first one was with water, and we all know about that story of Noah. All right, the first one was with water. The second one is going to come with fire, man. All right, and it says that it's going to start. He's going to start at his sanctuary first, meaning it's going to start with Israelites first, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. All right, so we're entering into a time where it's going to be real tough, but you have to continue to fight that good fight of faith, man. You got to continue to fight. You got to stay in the fight. There's a lot of guys that's just they're bowing out. You know, they're throwing in the towel on the fight. When now it's time for us to now the hardest part of the fight is coming up, and you got guys before even receiving the super charged up blows, they're already bowing out, man. They're not fighting that good fight of faith. They're not trying to lay hold onto that eternal life. All right, it says, "And has professed a good profession before many witnesses," because man, we're out there on the streets. We're putting out a lot of videos, and I'm talking about the brothers of Great Millstone as a whole. There's a lot that's going on spiritually. You know, the spiritual fight is being amped up, and it's being professed before many witnesses, man. There's a lot of people that's starting to see that's hearing this word and that are seeing these prophecies come to pass and able to have some understanding about what's happening due to it being professed before many witnesses. Okay. And truly the fight it's not even a fight the defense side of the fight is all covered by the Most High Power Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't have anyone on that verge to be knocked out in the first place when you know that your defense is the Most High Power. And that's written, there's so many scriptures that's written up about the Most High being our defense. All right, it's found all throughout the books of Psalms. It's found a couple times in Deuteronomy. It's found in Zechariah. I mean, it's all throughout the book. Matter of fact, I got one of the scriptures pulled up. This is Psalms, the 89th chapter. Right here at verse 18. It says, "For the Lord is our defense, and the Holy One of Israel is our King." All right, this word, when you look it up, you know this word for Lord is Yahweh. All right, so the Most High Power Himself, Yahweh, is our defense, man. He's the one that's actually holding that shield sturdy. All right, to where the blow can't come through and penetrate. He's the one that's actually who has that hedge of protection established, to protect His elect. That's the Most High's doing. All right, so the Most High is our defense. So with us having a great defense, it's not that hard for us to play that role of the offense and taking this kingdom down, man. And it's through the good work being professed before many witnesses that this place is crumbling. All right. I want to get another scripture. This here is Jude chapter 1 verse 3. All right, Jude was the brother of Yahweh Shai. It says, "Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you for the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints, man. All right. It says that you should earnestly contend for the faith, man. All right. And you got guys that's not in this thing with sincerity. And you got guys that are just, they're looking for some way out, man. If you want a way out, then go, leave. But don't hinder the ones that are earnestly contending for the faith, because I'm trying to reach salvation, and I know the brothers that's right here that war with me, they're trying to reach salvation as well. So it's not beneficial unto us to have somebody that's not trying to reach salvation, and that's just hindering or holding us back. That's pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not helpful. Let me just put it like that. That's not helpful. That's not getting us nowhere. If we got somebody that's not earnestly contending for the faith with us, that's by our side but really don't want to fight in this war, that's somebody that we don't need, man. All right, that guy's gonna get you killed. We're gonna move along. All right, this is Titus chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 7, and this is speaking about what a bishop must be. And we know that a bishop, pretty much everybody that's in this truth, all the men that's in this truth that is taken up to be with Yahweh Shai, or to fight for Yahweh Shai, they are in that role of a bishop. All right, so it says, for a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, no striker, not given to filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, temperate, holding fast to the faithful word as he has been taught. All right, holding fast to the faithful word as he has been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine to both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers, man. All right, so that's somebody that's there in defense of the Most High Power Yahweh, in defense of the gospel. All right, by sound doctrine. And the only sound doctrine that's out in the world at the moment is the doctrine of Great Millstone, man. All right, that's the doctrine that is gonna help, following that doctrine, having that understanding, that is what's going to be keep you stable in the times to come. Because if you don't know that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, well, how do you know to stand and defend against it? How do you know that? And how would you know that if you don't got the correct doctrine? That's why the doctrine is very important. Sound doctrine may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and convince the gainsayers, man. All right, so that's how we come forth with the defense of the word. All right, so we got the Most High that's defending us in this fight, and then also within this fight, we ourselves, we know the level, or we know the doctrine which is going to help us be able to help defend that gospel against the world that comes against us, man. All right, so now it plays the offensive role. We play the offensive role by having this sound doctrine and holding fast to the faithful words. All right, let's move along. This is 1 Peter chapter 3. Start at 13. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, and who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good? All right, so who can stand up against us if we are followers of that which is good? Who's going to be able to stand up against us? If the Most High is for us, then who's going to be able to stand up against us, man? And that's why Esau thinks he's so powerful. It's because he thinks that the Most High has truly forsaken his people when it's written that he hasn't. That's why we know Esau is going to go down. That's the only reason we have hope, is because we know that the Most High power is actually with us, man. Reading on, it says, but if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye. But be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled, But sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. All right. So that be ready to give an answer to anyone that asks you pretty much that questions you about this faith, man. All right. But you answer them with meekness and with fear. Fear of what? Fear of the Lord. All right. And with meekness, because you are a servant of the Lord, man. All right. It says, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right. Because when the Lord's with you, man, and you're speaking according to the gospel, you're speaking these good news, and you got somebody else is coming up and they're trying to slander, like we got a lot of scoffers. Great Millstone as a whole has a lot of scoffers. They have a lot of people that's against them, and that are trying to take the words that are said from the apostles and the elders, try to take those and flip them to something they're not, and try to pretty much try to find a way to what's the word I'm looking for? Find a way to kind of trap up the apostles, the elders, and then even the brothers of Great Millstone in our words. But really, we're speaking only according to the scriptures, man. So they have nothing, no true thing. They might, in the eyes of men, they might look like they have a reasonable argument or whatever, but according to the Most High, when we're speaking to the words of the Most High, it's all in good conversation, man. All right. So who do you think the Most High is going to confound for the words that are being presented? Is he going to confound the brothers of Great Millstone that are speaking the correct things according to the scriptures, or is he going to confound those scoffers and those scorners that are trying to trap up the men of Great Millstone in the words that they use? Who do you think the Most High is going to be with? All right, moving on. This is Philippians chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, some indeed preach Yahweh Shai, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Yahweh Shai of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. And we see that going on, because even the guys that fall out of Great Millstone, they will stay preaching Yahweh Shai. All right, look at the Sakari movement. They preach Yahweh Shai, but the guys that are in that movement, we know them and we know that they're not sincere. All right, they're sincere in their wickedness, but they're not sincere for trying to get the hell out of here, man. It says, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. Okay. But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. And that's what's important. Going back to 1 Timothy, it says that you got to fight the good fight of faith, man. All right. So, like, where was I just at? I was at Philippians. No, I was at 1 Peter. No, I wasn't. I was at Titus. No, Salak. I was in Philippians. Salakia. It says, Philippians 1:17, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. And that's what we are. We are set for the defense of the gospel, man. That's why if anybody comes up with questions at camp, we answer them. If anybody's coming up with some crazy ass, false ass doctrine, we correct them on that. We tell them the truth. Now, whether they want to accept it or not, that's up to them. But we at least tell them, hey, nah, man, that ain't right. The mark of the beast isn't the Christianity embargo. It's the RFID microchip, It says, no, that's the point, is that we are set in the defense of the gospel, man. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 10. Where do I want to start? I guess I'll start right here at the first verse. The point is down, but I'll start right here. It says, and we touched upon this a little earlier. It says, now I, Paul, myself, beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Yahweh Shai, who in presence am base among you, but being absent am bold towards you. But I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence wherewith I think to be bold against some, which think of us as though which think of us as if we walked according to the flesh. All right, so you got people out there that think that we walk according to the flesh. All right, this is verse 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So our war is not that of the flesh, man. It's even written in Ephesians, the 6th chapter. Let me pull it real quick. Ephesians 6. What is it, 6 and 12? Yeah. All right, the Ephesians 6 and 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what our war is really about, man. Our war this is a spiritual war. It's not a physical war. The physical war isn't the war that we actually fight, man. All right. So it says that some think of us as though we walked after the flesh, but though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. All right, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, man. And that's why we are waging this spiritual war against wickedness, really. You know, Esau likes to have a war on terror or a war on drugs. Well, we through the power of the Most High, through the grace of the Most High power in His beloved Son Yahweh Shai, we are waging a spiritual war against wickedness. Okay, and it said, and we're far outnumbered too. You know, the enemy is about us round about. But like I said earlier, and like the scriptures say multiple times, that the Most High is our defense. Okay. But it's down to the pulling down of strongholds. You got to believe that us out there waking up Jake, telling Jake about what's going on, that's going towards the pulling down of this fucking place called America, man. All right. Verse 5, it says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High. And man, there's a lot of things that exalt themselves against the knowledge of the Most High. You even got you know, that goes further than just Esau. You even got Israelites that want to exalt themselves against the knowledge of the Most High. You know, coming with crazy wayward doctrine, coming with crazy wayward ideology, man. You know, it says, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai, and having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled, man. All right, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai, man. Having your mind fully focused on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not having your mind with some type of backdoor deal that leads to the world, because really that shit's gonna lead you to death and destruction, man. All right, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up soon. This is I'm gonna get this. This is Hebrews, the 10th chapter. Let's go with starting at verse 32. It says, but call to remembrance the former days in which after ye were illuminated, meaning after you woke up, after you seen the light, all right, after the light was casted upon you, ye endured a great fight of afflictions, all right, and that's what we're enduring right now, is a great fight of afflictions in this fight that we fight, man. All right, partly while ye were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly while ye became companions of them that were so used. All right, so we're made that gazing stock out there on the streets. All right, and then we're out there. Our companions, the brothers that's warring with you, the brothers that's in this fight with you, are also enduring these reproaches and afflictions. Okay. It says, for ye had compassion on me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance, man. All right, speaking towards charity and you know, taking care of each other. It says, cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. All right, your confidence means with faith. Con means with the fidence part goes back to that word fidelity, which means faith, man. Okay, it says, for ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye may receive the promise. All right, and that's what that's the reason we're in this fight, is that after we participate in this fighting for the Most High, that we can receive the promise that was given to our forefathers. All right, it says, for yet a little while, and he shall come, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Speaking about Yahweh's return. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. All right. So if any man draw back, if any man throws in the towel and gives up this fight, it says, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. You know, and that's pretty much the Most High speaking, saying he's not going to have no pleasure in them. He's not going to, his soul isn't going to be with them people, man. Yahweh Shai is not going to stand up for him, you know. It says, but we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. All right. And you know, I pretty much feel that exact same way. All right. So hey man, I'm gonna wrap it up. There's so many more scriptures that can be pulled just to support what is said here, fight the good fight of faith. But due to time, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm already about 20 minutes in. So Lord willing, that message was received. I might do a follow-up video just with some more scriptures that support these claims, man. All right. So Lord willing, that message was received. I want to say all praises, glory to the Most High Power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule exceptionally well. And then shalom, salutations, mercy, and blessings to you sincere brothers that's out there pushing this word with truth and with faith, man. Continue to fight the good fight and don't throw in the towel. Until next time, shalom.